6:47 right now. It's time to talk about our best friends in life and after they pass on. We have Jim Johnson here. He is the owner of LovingRest Pet Funeral Home, and we had some amazing things. We just got done talking about dogs and how their eyes and how you have puppy dog eyes. They know what they're doing, Jim, and you've experienced that for many, many years, haven't you?
They own your heart.
They do. There's no question about that.
A story I tell all the time is, if you had a parent move in and they soiled your living room carpet 5 times, you would be thinking alternate accommodations.
Yeah, alternate living arrangements, yeah.
I am regularly in homes that have covered their floors with plastic, put sleeping bags and quilts on top, and that dog has a safe haven as long as its quality of life is okay.
See, and that's the whole idea behind your business and when you got your business started, because people love their animals and they love them more than you can imagine. They're members of the family, and when your animals pass on, you want to make sure that they get the respect that they deserve. Is that right?
Correct. And I'm going to actually precede our topic of the day with this morning's story. I had a broken piece of equipment overnight. I got it fixed, but nevertheless. So as I'm getting ready to come here and step outside, I have not one but 2 cars in the driveway. Not one but 2 separate women have brought me their pets, and they both have their arms out ready for the first hug I can give them. I had one in each arm just sobbing, telling me their stories concurrently. That, Lou, is what I am. I take care of broken-hearted people, pet owners. It put me in a bit of a rush, but they got the time they needed. I then turned over some of the paperwork to my wife. But what they came out for was Jim, and that means the world to me, too.
And see, and that's the whole idea behind your whole organization, LovingRest, because you care, and there's no question about the fact that you really care about the people that are there, and you care about the pets that they loved, and that is all the difference in the world.
Oh, and it is. At the moment, actually, I have their pets in the back of the van, and when I'm done here, I'll take them home, and we'll begin the cremation process for the day. But they came for the special touch. LovingRest says it all. They came for that special touch. But we're here to talk about an anniversary. So, if we could, with the file pictures, could we pull up the first of the pictures?
Yeah, we're talking about the 5-year anniversary of your big fire, and tell us a little about your fire, because it started back. It happened on what, July 1st of 2014?
Correct.
Okay.
My grandson and I went down to, I own another business, a stage rental business, went down to get a stage to take to a music event, and there was smoke coming out of the building. Now I'm going to...
Now this is pre-fire pictures.
This is pre-fire.
Okay.
And that's the first one. That's the 2-story
Now
part
that
of
looks
the
like a brand new building there.
It wasn't even done.
Was it because they have stickers on the window? Can we go back to that first one there? Because I noticed stickers on the window. So this is about as new as it gets. And there's construction equipment too, yeah.
It was actually done. That's a picture that was the best picture we could find that didn't have obstructions.
Okay.
So that building was done, being used. We had done weddings, we had done pet funerals. We had done a lot of things in the building, but that was just a couple of months before. Now if we go to the second picture, these are cremators. The middle one is our big horse cremator, was our big horse cremator. The 2 on the side, you'll see, are human cremators. That is what we use for pets. We do not do humans, but that's what we use for pets. That was part of the cremation room. Now let's go to the third picture. This was our chapel.
You have a chapel at a pet funeral home.
Yes. People care that much. We've had pet funerals with over 100 people there. We also do human weddings. Both my son and I are licensed officiants. We don't do a lot. That's not our line of work, but we started it as a favor. Now let's go to there.
Oh my goodness.
That's the building I went into, though it was barely smoking. You'll see one of my stages pulled up to it, the truck attached to the front, of course, was lost. So much So much was lost.
Do we know how the fire began or not, or is that still a
Yes,
mystery?
it started by fire, as did it started by lightning,
Okay.
as did our second fire.
Okay. Well, can we take a look at the second fire picture here, because that one there looks devastating. Oh my gosh.
That is the building, and though the two-story part looks quite decent from the outside, it was gutted. And I did my best to save it, but it finally had to succumb. But you can see the 4 cremator stacks, and you can see the beginning of the demolition, that piece of heavy equipment in the back. They say what doesn't kill you make you strong.
Mm-hmm.
And doggone it, I couldn't even watch it. I went up above and I sat at the kitchen table and I started making phone calls to put that back together while the fire raged and everybody else was down there. And one of the key parts is Tom Colvin from Animal Rescue League came out that day and said, anything we have is yours as much as and as long as you need it. Tom saved our family business with the support of the ARL. Now, let's go to the next picture. Oh, I didn't know that was on there.
Mm-hmm. What is this?
We need to go, don't.
I don't know if the other one was there or not. I think this is the next one that we have in line. Okay. Okay.
We are rebuilding.
Okay.
And that's I told you, I started the day of the first fire. Now, that's our new building. It's actually from the outside completed, but the inside is not yet. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, that LovingRest is the #1 rated afterlife pet facility in the United States because of those fires. That's the exterior of our new building. Let's go to the next shot. That's the interior of our new building. You can see this is a first. I'm proud of this. This has been my life's work. And now there are more cremators besides those actually now. And let's go to the next picture. And that is our newest cremator.
The 4-unit cremator?
4-unit.
Okay, this is our last photo here. Now, explain what this cremator does.
Well, the key is we do pets one at a time. Mm-hmm. We also cover a fairly large territory. We do quite a few pets in a day. Mm-hmm. The assurance that people are getting their pet done privately and that we can actually do our volume is in the number of units.
And I know what I like about that, Jim, is I know that if you're doing the pets individually, like you said that you're doing, and we know that you are doing, when I get my remains from, I know I had Keo and Mo and Minnie and all those dogs returned to me, I knew that what I had was my pet.
That's why they come to Jim.
That's why they come to you.
I'm bragging myself up and I will be gone in X number of years, but my family has the same philosophy. We will do it right and we will do it compassionately.
All right, let's tell everybody where your place is located and how people can get a hold of you at LovingRest.
Well, we are located 6 miles south of the zoo. If you were on the bypass, you would go 4 miles south of the zoo. Or 4 miles south on Southwest 9th.
Okay.
Our phone number is everywhere, but most people get a hold of us by calling their veterinarian and asking, who can we trust? Mm-hmm. Our business is veterinarian based and people who have heard of us from friends.
And that speaks volumes for your again your expertise, your professionalism, and the guarantee that you know that your pet is taken care of in the best possible manner. It is LovingRest, folks. This is Jim Johnson. He is the man behind this. You can tell how passionate he is about what he does, and he will be passionate about taking care of your loved one as well. We will